Welcome to DBSCAN and hierarchical clustering in Python. Clustering is an important technique for finding groups in unlabeled data. This lesson will help you understand and use two powerful clustering methods. DBSCAN, the density-based approach. Hierarchical clustering builds a tree based on data similarity. We will use real-world data and friendly explanations. Let us get started. Running the cell now. We import libraries to load and process data and make sure warnings do not clutter our output. We use warnings to filter unnecessary messages. We import NumPy for handling numbers. We import pandas for handling data tables. Running the cell now. Try typing import statements yourself to become familiar with them. What is clustering? Clustering tries to group similar data points together. It is useful for customer segmentation in business, analyzing images or text, discovering patterns in health or science data. The main point, data points inside the same group cluster should be similar. Running the cell now. Now we will load and preview a real dataset of shoppers at a mall. This information helps us test clustering. Here we put the dataset URL into a variable. We use pandas to read the CSV and load it into a data frame. Shape shows us the number of rows and columns. Head shows us a small preview of the data. Running the cell now. Look at the data. Can you spot any patterns among the columns? Here we see what fields are in our data. Here we remove leading white space in the column names. The describe function gives us quick statistics like average, minimum and maximum values. Running the cell now. We select just two features, annual income and spending score. This makes it easier to see our clusters visually. We preview these two columns using head. Running the cell now. Why might it help to focus on just two columns here? What is DBSCAN? DBSCAN is a clustering method based on how closely packed points are. Groups points that are near each other into clusters. Can find clusters of any shape. Marks points that are too far away as noise. We do not need to tell DBSCAN how many clusters to find. Running the cell now. We import the tools we need for clustering. We scale our features so distances are fair. We set up the standard scaler for this adjustment. Fit transform converts our data for clustering. Next we create a DBSCAN object with some settings. Epsilon, or EPS, controls how close points must be to form a group. Minute_samples is the number of neighbors needed to be a core point. We fit the data to DBSCAN and get cluster labels. We add these labels back to our data so we can see which cluster each person belongs to. Let us look at the cluster results for a few rows. Running the cell now. Try changing EPS or minute_samples. How do the clusters change? Checking the results. Let us see how many clusters DBSCAN found. DBSCAN uses -1 to mark noise points that do not fit in any group. Running the cell now. We check how many points ended up in each cluster, including any noise that DBSCAN found. Running the cell now. Here we use a scatterplot to show the clusters found by DBSCAN. Different colors show different groups. Noise points are shown in gray. We loop over every cluster label and plot the points. We use labels and a title so the chart is easy to read. If you see gray dots, those are noise points DBSCAN could not group. Running the cell now. Notice, some shoppers do not fit well into groups. That is normal for real data. What is hierarchical clustering? This method groups points by building a tree that shows how close data points are. Agglomerative, start with every point separate, then merge the closest pair again and again. Results can be shown in a tree-like chart called a dendrogram. You can pick the number of clusters by cutting the tree. Running the cell now. Now we try hierarchical clustering. We choose 3 clusters for this example. The algorithm joins points into groups step by step. We add the cluster labels to our data and look at a preview. Running the cell now. Try changing n_clusters to a different number to see the effect. We plot the clusters we found using hierarchical clustering. Different colors help us see which group each point belongs in. The scatter plot makes it easy to check if clusters make sense. Running the cell now. We use a dendrogram to show how hierarchical clustering made its choices step by step. The tree starts with each data point alone, then groups those that are closest. Long branches mean points are different from each other. Cutting the tree at different heights gives different numbers of clusters. Running the cell now. Looking at the dendrogram, where would you cut to make 2 or 3 clusters? DBSCAN vs hierarchical clustering. Both algorithms help us find groups, but they have different strengths. DBSCAN is great for data that has weird shapes and noise. Hierarchical clustering gives us a tree view to pick our number of clusters. Try both to see what works best for your data. Running the cell now. Now you will get to pick which method you like. We ask the user to type DBSCAN or hierarchical. Input lets you type your choice. The code uses your answer to select which cluster results to show. Each choice will give a message and show the results. If you misspell the method, we let you know. Running the cell now. Want more fun Python lessons? Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for updates. We count and show the size of each group for your chosen method. This helps compare how many shoppers ended up in each cluster. Running the cell now. Try running it again and choosing the other method. Mini project, segmenting customers. Let us pretend we work for the mall. Our task is to use clustering to find distinct groups of shoppers. We want to discover customer types for promotions. Can you describe one customer group you find? Running the cell now. We show summary stats for each group found by the clustering method you chose. It is easier to describe customer types when you see their ages, incomes, and spending scores. Each cluster might represent a customer type, such as older shoppers or high spenders. Running the cell now. Based on the stats, what possible customer types do you see? Sometimes DBSCAN finds noise points that do not belong in any group. Here we remove those noise points to focus on the main shoppers. Rows after removing noise tells us how many people remain. If there is no noise, we keep the whole dataset. Running the cell now. Let us experiment with DBSCAN by changing the distance threshold. Type a new value for EPS when prompted. This runs DBSCAN again and shows what clusters were found for your value. Running the cell now. Try a few values and see if you get more or fewer groups. If you get results that do not make sense, try adjusting EPS and minute_samples. Lowering EPS means groups must be really close together, so you may get many small groups or lots of noise. Raising EPS makes groups bigger and may reduce noise. If minute_samples is too high, small real groups might be lost. You can rerun fit_predict each time you adjust. Running the cell now. Recap, what did we learn? DBSCAN groups nearby points and finds noise automatically. Hierarchical clustering builds a tree of groupings. Visualizing results helps you check if clusters match what you expect. Clustering can reveal hidden structures and simplify data. Running the cell now. Keep learning more. Try clustering with your own data or experiment with more features. Check out more Python and machine learning tutorials on our YouTube channel. Leave a comment with what kind of data you would like to cluster next. Happy coding! Running the cell now.